Hello, you are most welcome. I'm teacher Ivan from Wuna Educational Services. We are looking at the rounding off and truncating. How should we round off and how do we truncate? We round off when the answer to the calculation contains many significant figures. The approach of rounding off is simple. We have two cases we consider. The first case is when our last digit to the number of decimal places we want is smaller than 5. Let's say from 0 to 4. If our last digit is from 0 to 4 or less than 5, we just drop it and leave the number unchanged. For instance, we have 1.734. These are 3 decimal places, and our interest is to round off to 2 decimal places, meaning we should stop here. Since this one is 4, when rounding off, we add 0 to 3 and drop 4. Why are we adding 0? Because 4 is less than 5, so it doesn't have much impact on the number. And therefore, we shall come up with 1.73 to 2 decimal places. So, when rounding off and the last digit is less than 5, we drop it and we leave this one unchanged. In our second situation is where the number is 5 or larger. Where the number is 5 or larger, we shall add 1 to the preceding digit. That is to say, we have 1.567 and we want to round off to 2 decimal places because these are 3 decimal places. So what we shall do, we can by the way also round off to significant figures. It might be 3 decimal places, to 2 decimal places as this one shows, or 3 significant figures as also it shows. This one has 2 decimal places but 3 significant figures. So we either round off to decimal places or significant figures. The rows remain the same. So assuming we are rounding off to 2 decimal places, since this one is 5 and above, therefore it has a big impact on the values, and therefore during rounding off we add a 1 to 6 and drop this. That is, we shall end up with 1.57 to 2 decimal places. That's how we round off. Then we look at truncating. To truncate, we just drop the last digit, whether it is smaller or bigger than 5. We just chop it off. For instance, we have 1.589. These are 3 decimal places. If we want to truncate to 2, we shall drop the 9, no matter its effect, and we shall remain with 1.58 to 2 decimal places. That's what we mean by truncating. Hope now we know how to round off and how to truncate. Otherwise, I want you to try out these questions concerning rounding off. Otherwise, that will mark the end of our lesson. I'm teacher Ivan from Wuna Educational Services. Please endeavor to try out these trial questions that I left for you, because they are the only questions that we will use to assess yourself and confirm whether you have achieved the learning outcome or not. So always endeavor And if you don't mind, you can even share your solutions with us so that we all look at what we have gotten and share ideas. But don't forget to subscribe to all our YouTube channels. We have Wuna e-learning platform, Wuna Kids platform, Wuna Math channel, and Teacher Ivan's online class. We also have a channel for entertainment, majorly movies. It is Wuna Entertainment channel. We also have various platforms on all the social media platforms. We have Facebook pages and groups. We have TikTok accounts. We have Twitter accounts and X. Search for Wuna Educational Services or hashtag Wuna Educational Services or hashtag Wuna social media platforms. Join us so that we enjoy learning together. Otherwise, I'm Teacher Ivan. Hope to see you and have you in our next lesson. Please always endeavor to comment so that we know how we are serving you and where to put things right and which topic you want to be done first. Also like and share with other colleagues that may be in need of the same knowledge. I'm Teacher Ivan. We meet next time.